putting our own needs first is the key to having the most positive influence on everyone around us. In my last video, I shared some personal stories that led me to uncovering this secret path to happiness. Now, before I introduce you to each of the 6 pillars of holistic wellness and do a holistic self-check-in with you, I think it's important to share a difficult part of my journey with you, because if you're not ready to put your own needs first, nothing I show you in this video series will help you. Now, this one video might not be for everyone. However, if you spend more time and energy on the best interests of others and less energy on what gives your own life meaning and pleasure, this video is definitely for you. Many of us were unintentionally raised to model codependent and self-sacrificing behaviors. And I want you to know that you're not alone. So in this video, I will share the 3 toughest hurdles I've experienced on my journey to find my internal happiness. My first hurdle was discovering that I had to start putting my own needs first. Because not being self-contained meant that I was unconsciously splashing my negative energy onto others while leaking my positive energies into people and opportunities that were not serving my highest good. My second hurdle was uncovering why I had to put my needs first. I just could not keep playing the game if I didn't start taking care of player 1. So, after a lifetime of self-sacrificing, I finally discovered that self-care was the absolute best thing I can do to better support me and my loved ones. When I didn't take care of myself first, it not only affected me, but everyone around me. And so practicing self-care enables me to support my loved ones better, because if my energy is depleted from giving every bit of myself away, I am literally no use to anyone. So in this regard, I saw that putting my needs first became the exact opposite of being selfish. The third hurdle was figuring out how to put my needs first. After finally reaching a few breaking points in my life, I realized I had some internal work to do. For the first time in my life, I felt stuck, and I had to find a way to move forward. It was time for me to take a hard look at how I was living my life, so I began to ask myself some hard questions like, how can I be happy with myself when I've never taken the time to get to know myself? And with so many people depending on me, how could I possibly make space to put my needs first? And perhaps the most impactful question I asked myself, if I don't start putting my needs first now, who else will? These questions are what motivated me to embark on my journey to self-discovery. Putting my own needs first was the hardest and most rewarding thing I have ever done. And when I did, magic happened. This is where the secret path to happiness came into my life. Once I had this self-care framework in place, my life took a drastic turn for the better. I finally learned how to avoid living in survival mode and started down my path to becoming truly self-contained and interdependent. Once I was able to discover what I needed to be happy in any moment of my life, I simply created a lifestyle around it. Embracing self-care and putting my needs first was what allowed me to become more balanced and effective in all areas of my life. And practicing self-care on a regular basis helps me sleep better, it improves my focus, it strengthens my relationships with my friends, my loved ones, and most importantly, with myself. Along my self-care journey, I've become a better parent, a better partner, and ultimately a better person. So now that we realize that self-care is sexy, in my next video, I'm going to introduce you to the 6 pillars of holistic wellness, the self-care framework behind the holistic self-check-in exercise that supports our happiness from the inside. Thanks again for joining me. If you think this content can help someone else out and you wish to support my work, please take a moment to share this video series right now and check out the links below. Join me again soon, and always remember to put yourself first because self-care is sexy. Until next time.